Welcome to Sikiksyd. I'm a psychic shaman, medium seer. I connect to deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, the light. If you're interested in my services, there's a link down below in the description box. You can also find my only 2 social media accounts for Snapchat and Instagram. Thank you for the kind comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, DMs, messages, and reviews. You can call in your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, the light for a sign, signal, symbol, synchronicity if this reading's for you. It could be energy that's in your environment, someone you're energetically connecting to, or your future energy. I keep hearing, you're the one that I want. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you're the one that I want. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're all I need. Oh, yes, indeed. I used to think what makes Greece a classic. What makes Greece a classic is that it was the complete interpretation of, femininity and masculinity, and that it doesn't have to be just one way. The feminine energy was very dainty, soft, receptive, doesn't break the rules because the rules are there to keep us safe, not rocking any, not making any waves, wanting to do the right thing, right? The right thing all the time. The only thing was the right thing was something that was typically told, right, or enforced, rather than something that came from the gut and of the own intuition of what's right for me, right? The masculine energy, it was considered, oh, this person's a bad boy because he's doing what he wants to do and making his own rules. When they become rebellious to do what makes you happy. Wore leather and fixed cars and was just, I do what I want, go where I want, when I want. At the end of the day, and he wasn't very emotional. They taught each other by being themselves, evolution. They brought out the best in each other vibrationally. They didn't match energies. Instead, they helped raise each other's vibration. She became more courageous and brave and daredevil, in the spotlight in some manner. Seen. More vocal about how she feels, what she wants, how she wants it, where she wants it, why she wants it that way. Masculine energy became more emotionally available to love, to expression, opening up doors in their life, that they didn't see coming. And they never changed each other, never tried to change each other, but instead brought out the best in each other. And it reminds me of the song, Don't Stop Believing, hold on to that feeling. The feeling, what's the feeling? The feeling is that, one was from the country, one was from the city. And we could be talking about two people, of course, we could be talking about the energy that's within you. But the truth is, they both got onto the train going anywhere, because anywhere was better than here. Took the midnight train going anywhere. We have the new moon in Pisces, so the number 12 will be significant. But going anywhere, where am I going? I'm going to my dreams. Where am I going? I'm going to my heart. I'm going to my emotions. I'm going to the moon. I'm going where I've never been before. I'm reaching parts of myself I've never touched before, never breathed before, never immersed myself in before. This is riding the Milky Way. You're the one that I want. It's like someone shouting it. I feel like someone is like right here shouting it. You're the one that I want. Dun, 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 dun. Like, isn't it obvious? Someone's like, isn't it obvious? It's like Cinderella when the clock struck 12 and all that was left was this heel, and this guy's like, I'm in love with this woman. I don't know where she lives. I don't know who she is. I don't know where she's at. Da, 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 da. He keeps putting these shoes on these feminine energies and none of it's fitting. All he knows is if it doesn't fit, it's not you. I fell in love with somebody who, it was a masquerade ball, so everyone's wearing a mask. You finally find Cinderella, and it's like, oh my gosh, the shoe fits. So maybe you've been going around trying to put shoes, right, on multiple different energies of like, are you the Prince Charming? Are you the prince? The Princess Cinderella, who are you? And the shoe doesn't fit. And you're finally coming across someone where the shoe fits. And it's like, oh, that's why I didn't work out with that one person. That's why. That's why that career didn't work out, because there was a better career for me. That's why that relationship didn't work out. There was a better relationship coming my way. I deserve more, right? I deserve a lot more. There's like something where that's why that didn't work out, because now this is working out for me. Okay. Scorpio's future. Justice. See, some of you have gotten a divorce, actually, from a Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. You're going through with the divorce. You'll be winning money in the divorce. Winning something big, like a house or a car, out of the divorce. Let's see. Scorpio's future. Four of Swords, Jupiter in Libra. Scorpio's future, the Three of Wands, Five of Wands. Scorpio's future. Yeah, someone is going to try to stand out. Like, I mean, I don't think they really care how, it's almost like they don't care how they may be seen by others. They're more trying to get your attention. So this could be on anything. This could be at work. This could be on social media. Whoever this is wants your attention. They know you're very valuable. They may communicate with you, try to get your, trying to get your, your attention. Death, Scorpio. Trying to get your attention. Okay, some of you work in a field that's very competitive and you don't even want to compete with the King of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse, or you're sick. You can't. You're injured. You could be an injured athlete. Someone's an injured athlete. This could also be a warning that that's what's coming up. Someone's like an injured athlete. Like, they're not healthy with the King of Wands in reverse. They have to get something wrapped or something. That could be like a bone. I don't know why. That could be a sign for you. But someone's like an injured athlete. They're very angry. They are lacking confidence to compete, or they're lacking confidence to go after something. You could be uninspired in your career field. You feel like it's really hard. You could be like a musician or an actor with the King of Wands, right? Or you do something on a platform and you feel like it's so competitive in your field to stand out. I feel like it's really difficult. And you're trying to learn something new. You could be a student, right? I see the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords wanted to show itself. God. Scorpio's future. Oh my God, Scorpio. I'm not taking all these cards. Scorpio's future. I feel like someone's going to try to do something to stand out above the rest. They're like, there is no others. Like, I want you. This is someone who's been showing maybe no interest, no action towards you, no movement, and then all of a sudden, like, someone's trying to get your attention. Maybe it's the projects that they're releasing. There could be like some type of. This could be like in the things they do. You'll see that it's something about you trying to get your attention. So that could be like if it's work. There's something about the project to catch your attention. There'll be something in the project about you. Something that's like snuck in that only like you would really know. Okay? Like someone's trying to get your attention. They'll start to try to talk to you, try to like, get your attention. Like, are you going to pay attention to me? Or They've been very quiet. They've been very quiet. They haven't been trying to show you any interest. But now they feel like they're sort of angry that by not showing any interest, did I miss a chance or an opportunity? If you're in a relationship, you could be very financially, if you're in a relationship, you could be financially frustrated or sexually frustrated. Not sexually interested in your partner with the King of Wands in reverse, or you could literally be like, it's all about sex, or you're just uninterested. You could have also been saying a lot of ones lately, like 111, 333. Scorpio's future, please. Ooh. And there is the Lovers, Gemini energy. Right. So, this is a love that goes past death. It doesn't matter if someone passes away. The other person will most likely not remarry. If you're in a relationship, you feel like your spouse is, okay, if you're in a relationship, you feel like you're this person's mother. Like, you feel like the King of Wands is very, like, attention-seeking or maybe immature, power-hungry, abusive. Someone's very angry. I feel like someone's really angry here about something. Or just not happy. I don't feel like you're very positive right now. 2 of Pentacles. You can have a lot of responsibilities. You could be making income from more than one, like business. Like you run multiple incomes or businesses. 7 of Swords in reverse. And the 10 of Swords. Okay. Oof. Okay. Oh my gosh, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Okay. King of Cups, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Emperor, Aries, Scorpio. This is the most beautiful energy I think I've ever seen come out. I'm not even gonna kid with you. This is so gorgeous right now. Let's just take a moment and be appreciative. Okay. This is so beautiful. Somebody wants like love. They want commitment. They want commitment. Now, I'm gonna clarify some of this because honestly, I don't think that this is. Why do I feel like this person's your friend? King of Wands in reverse. King of Cups. I feel like you guys are friends, or you work in a group, or you're athletes together. Like, you guys could be best friends. King of Wands, King of Cups. There's someone jealous of you. The King of Wands is jealous of the King of Cups. Yeah. So, one of your friends is very jealous of you. Because you're on the brink of success. The King of Cups is someone who's on the brink of their success. I think you're in a higher position of authority than this person. The King of Wands in reverse, this person could be lazy. They could work in the spotlight of some kind, but they're not very successful. Like, it's not very successful. So that could mean maybe like if they're a musician, like their records don't sell very well. Okay? That could be like a friend, you know, right? Because if you're the King of Cups and you have the King of Wands, that could be like one of your close friends and you're the King of Cups, right? And you're doing really good in your career and your friend's not doing so well, or they're unemployed, or they're not getting as much attention, or they're not considered physically appealing, or they're lacking some level of confidence. This person could be lacking confidence. You could be lacking confidence, Scorpio, with the King of Wands in reverse. That's also very possible. But I feel like there is someone, this could be family, could be like your brother, or something like that. This person, I feel like this is a friend. It feels like it's a friend. It feels like a friend who's jealous of your success. That like how like they can't even compete. Something like this person can't even compete. Say you do podcasting. Your podcast may be reaching more viewers, or say you make videos. Your videos could get more views, or something that you do. There's something you do. And the King of Wands is very jealous of the King of Cups. King of Cups is following his heart. That's why he's so successful. He's remaining moral, grounded. He is a healer or a CEO, okay, or some type of entrepreneur in a high position of authority. Could be a doctor, masseuse, psychologist, philosopher, acupuncturist, could work with spirituality. You could be psychic. Whoever you're connecting to is. This person is emotionally balanced. Oh, God. They wanted to show you this, which is crazy. I want to show you it. Because somehow, this is a freaking scandal. You got the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands coming out. Wow. That's amazing. A lot of people like to say they know you with the Six of Wands. It's Jupiter and Leo. You could be an actor, or you're in the entertainment industry, or you're famous. Be very well known. Okay. Oh my God, you got stuff flying out all over the place. Not taking all those. It's an overnight success. Nine of Pentacles. It's an overnight success. You're in no rush to get in a relationship, but that makes you more attractive. There's a woman here you adore. It's a Queen of Wands. You adore this woman. You adore her. Or you're adored by many people. Like you have a lot of love options. The Sun. Oh, I love this reading. Can't get any better strength. What? Venus and Leo. Hands down, Scorpio, I'm in love with this reading because honestly, this feels like, you ever look at videos? This could be on like Instagram or movies or in real life. People get engaged, right? There's a proposal. There's like this is how I feel about you. I felt like this about you for a long time. Here's the ring. Bow, boom shakalaka. I always think like, how did this person get to this place? This place where they know so deep down in their heart that this is my person, right? And what did it take to get there? Because I know there were some people who didn't agree with it, right? Just because you want to propose to this person, this woman, whatever, there's going to be people who don't like that. Like, oh, this person's taking you away from me. We can't have guys' night anymore. Or we can't be super close anymore. We can't be like super amazing close friends because, you're officially in love with somebody and it makes them uncomfortable. There are things that end, right? Connections and stuff like that, because I'm with this person for the rest of my life, right? I feel like you lose people. This King of Cups loses a King of Wands in reverse. Okay? Yeah. It's almost like, this could be same sex. King of Wands, King of Cups. And somebody randomly sort of ghosts you or shows no interest, or they get pissed off because they feel like they can't compete. What I'm honestly seeing with the King of Cups out here is there's good news. There's still good news. I've never seen such a good reading the way that this looks. All right. So let's get into it. The King of Wands, even if you look, there's a vampire in here. Someone's an energy vampire. They suck away people's energy, or they only come towards you at night. It's very demanding. If you're in a relationship, it's very demanding. Like you're with someone that feels like a child, or they feel like they need attention all the time, or this person is like, they could be cheating. This could be someone who's cheating. Okay, this could be someone who's cheating if they're in a relationship. That's very possible here. But Five of Wands in reverse, Saturn and Leo, King of Cups. This is like, you see how he has this bubble around him? I honestly feel like you are protected. Your vibration is protected from someone who's very negative with the King of Wands in reverse. With the King of Cups, it's like you're very in tune with how you feel. Very emotionally balanced, in tune with femininity and masculinity. You even have a knife while you're in the bubble. So you can get out of the bubble anytime you want, but this is your bubble. Right? So I feel like you're sort of like, this is a soda bottle. Shaking a soda can, what happens? Explodes. This is shaking a water bottle. What happens? The water settles. That could also be the lesson, but this could also be the energy of the people that I'm picking up on. King of Cups, you already know who your soulmate is. They're in your life somewhere. You know them. So you've been running around with this shoe, who fits the shoe, who fits the bill, whatever. You will find out who this is very soon. Congratulations. This is you feeling like a friendship can develop into a relationship. And this is also a masculine energy that's fallen in love with their best friend. This is you being very creative. You're on the brink of your highest potential in your career. You're on the brink. Okay, whether you feel like it or not, you're like, I haven't been doing this one thing that I really want to do, or I have this degree I don't even get to use because it's such a competitive field, or la 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 la. There's been a lot of naysayers. I'm trying to put out a book. I'm trying to put out my poetry. I'm trying to put out my craft, my stuff, right? And these people keep just knocking it down, being really negative, telling me I can't compete, where I don't compare. But the truth is, there's nothing to compare because you're in competition with yourself. Any naysayers are jealous. The King of Cups is someone who's a good leader, very reliable, accountable, resourceful, grounded, compassionate, one of the most compassionate kings out of the deck. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. So she's looking back. And on the tombstone, it says David Grace. His paradise is that of one who has died for his loved one. 1926 to 19, and then it doesn't say anything. So that's actually breaking down into a 9, which is the 18 breaking down into the 9. So Virgo, we got Pisces out here as well. 19 is also the sun. So you can be done with a Leo. Okay, but we're also saying the 10 breaking down into a 1. So Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. Manifestation and good news. Someone's sending a message of good news. You're going to receive a message from Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. And it's like you're friends with this person because it's a 9. So you're friends. It's like the hermit energy. You could be like a business owner, a teacher, a counselor. There's roses here. I almost feel like love is blossoming. Someone sees your nurturing ability. Someone sees you. Someone sees you. They appreciate how nurturing you are. You could be this person's co-worker with the Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor. This could be your boss, or this person's older than you. They're trying to tell you they're older than you. Aries, Scorpio could be Scorpio. This person could work in a mortuary, crematorium. This person's in a high position of authority. But you have the Emperor. This person wants commitment. When the Emperor comes out, this is not something to take lightly. With the King of Cups at the same time, not something to take lightly. The Emperor is someone who is like straight up, I want a commitment. And the Queen of Pentacles, if you're in a relationship, you could be the rock of the relationship. You could be like very financially grounded, stable, very traditional. So your partner knows what to expect on a day-to-day in the relationship or with you in general. If you are single, you're taking very good care of yourself. You're very healthy, very fertile. And with the Emperor, someone's like straight up, this is what I want with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I want commitment with you. I want you. I love you. For some of you, this person may say that. Others of you, this could just be straight up. This person's like, look, I am interested in you. I want something more with you. The Emperor is like the highest level and sense of commitment. That this person is like, there is no games. There is no confusion. No, I know what I want. Okay? With Death, this person is like completely transformed. They're playing a new tune. Okay? Someone wants to serenade you. You may get a raise. I see you getting a raise and beating out the competition and a coworker being upset. The King of Cups gets the raise and becomes the Emperor. And for others of you, this is romance. The King of Cups extends his love, and then it's like he wants a commitment. He wants a commitment. He wants to be seen as well. You want to be seen. You want to be noticed. This person will stand out. There's no way. This person's going to stand out, and you're going to be like, whoa. Like, whoa, I didn't know you felt like that about me. But it sparks up something. This person is like, there is no games to be played. They feel like you're the missing recipe to their life. You see how she's tied up and he's boiling stuff. You're the missing recipe. He wants to tie you down. Like that's me. That's me right there. That's me. Okay? Like, this is a big deal. This is not something small. This person could even be like a judge, a lawyer, or a doctor. They're just older than you. This person's in some type of position of authority, or they're higher up. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles works for herself, most likely. But it's just very independent, financially grounded and stable, very nurturing. Now you have Justice. I see a legal case going in your favor, anything legal. This is also you getting what you want and what you deserve. Karma coming back, right? And like, what type of karma am I about to get? Oh, right? You get the Lovers, Gemini. Justice is Libra, but Lovers is Gemini. Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. So fame, success, victory, popularity, well known. A lot of people know you. A lot of people know you. With the Lovers here, this is about deciding to allow in love. This is about choosing love. This is about choosing one lover that is right for you, that feels good for you. That's your Justice. With the Six of Wands, you may be an actor, or you're in the entertainment industry, or you're just very well known. Like, people name drop you, or they like to be associated with you, okay? With the Lovers, this is like, if you get married to this person, they're not going to remarry if you die. They won't remarry if you die. This is like your friend and your lover. This goes past death. This is a soulmate. This is like we were put on this plane to do what exactly? Like, what do you bring in my life? Why'd you come in my life? Why? Because there was a mission here. There was a mission here. To step into leadership with the Six of Wands. To step into what is victory for you. To evolve. To know that there's nothing wrong with who you are. No one's trying to change who you are, but this is about becoming a better you. And not everybody brings the best out of who we are, right? But this is someone who's going to bring out the best in you. This is someone very well known, famous even. And it's like someone's going to try to get your attention. Someone's going to try to get your attention and show you they mean business because, and I'm saying this, they're like, I'm choosing one lover, and whoever they're choosing, that's the right choice. It's a victory. It's a huge yes. I see yes, yes, yes. Yes is written all up in your reading, which is sort of crazy. There's certain cards that mean yes to me as a reader. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Pentacles, Jupiter and Capricorn. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. So, this is a woman you adore. You adore this woman. You may have a lot of romantic interests. Like, Queen of Wands has a lot of people romantically interested in her. I feel like you are a business owner, a CEO. You could even be a witch. You work in the esoteric or the metaphysical or sports. You could be an athlete. Okay? There's something here. You know what's so weird? There's something here. The Queen of Wands. This is a social butterfly. This is somebody who's well known to the public. She's on display, very sexy. She will not be in a commitment or connection where she's not adored and fawned over. She just won't. My ears are ringing. Okay. I do feel like you could be starting more than one income and receiving some good financial news. Like a brand new opportunity, it manifests into the reality. Because you have Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. Ace of Pentacles in the Sun. It manifests into the reality. Okay? Queen of Wands has a lot of options, and love is also somebody who's a go-getter, very positive and high vibrational. I feel like you get a job you're very passionate about, you're driven by, or a new opportunity. Something stable. This could be a foundation of a relationship starting very stable. Or at work. This is someone at work. Even though this person may own their own business or their own craft. You have the Four of Swords, Jupiter in Libra. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. This is about being in no rush to be in a relationship. I like how it's like a bubble, like a preservation bubble, where it's sort of just about, you know, taking good care of yourself, healing, meditation, prayer, maybe even counseling. And then you have the Seven of Swords, so coming clean. Coming clean with yourself. This could also be a very privileged relationship if this is a relationship. But this is healing. Healing from open deception. If someone came clean to you, told you that they cheated on you or that they got away with something and just came clean. This is about healing from that. Being okay with being independent. And through that messy breakup, because I feel like a short-term relationship comes to an end. Someone could be in the hospital, or they're acupuncturist, masseuse, therapist. They work in philosophy, psychology, or something like that. What's healing is being open about the deception to oneself. Giving you the power to realize you always had the power you've been searching for. You have the Ten of Swords, Mercury and Gemini. You have the Three of Wands, Sun in Aries. And then you have the Sun, Leo. So there's a messy breakup going on here. A complete ending. You don't come back from the Ten of Swords. So there's someone that you cut out of your life who was very deceptive towards you. But you move on to a long-distance travel, romance, or relationship. You start a brand new relationship at a distance. Okay, this could be someone you found online or you see online. You may be traveling or relocating as well. This is a vocal exchange of emotion. And with the Sun, this is love at first sight. Or you could be in a relationship where you're falling in love all over again with your partner. For a lot of you, this person could be at a distance with the Sun. Very far away. I see some of you end a relationship because someone is very like competitive, or they need a lot of attention from other people, or they cheat a lot. So you end a relationship, and then others of you, I'm seeing you be single, and someone comes towards you, even though there could be friends around them. Like, it could be like, okay, say you're a guy, and you have guy friends, and you may even be open to them, like, oh, I'm interested in this one person, right? That is the Queen of Pentacles, you know, my Queen of Wands energy, someone I adore, someone who I find very nurturing and loving and traditional, and I want a commitment with this person. I want to come in as the Emperor, come in prepared, ready, right? You have people around you, maybe your guy friends are like, no, like, why that person? Like, what? But the truth is, it's because they're lacking confidence in themselves. So no matter what you ask this person, they're going to tell you something negative because they don't want you to be with who you want to be with. Because who you want to be with is valuable. And it makes them feel like, for some of you, the same people you're trying to get advice from, as far as from like your friends, right? Like the people you should be able to trust about your decision moving forward regarding, oh, I want to be with this person, I want to be with this person, whatever. They should support you regardless of what you want. They are disapproving of what you want or telling you negativity because they want who you want. They may never ever try to attempt to go after that person or flirt with that person, whatever. But they like the idea of you never achieving or accomplishing being connected to the person you want to be connected to, because the person you want is valuable. You have good taste. You have good taste. And sometimes, friends get jealous of that. They don't like that. You have strength at the bottom of the deck, Venus and Leo, which is about a love that does not come around very often. This is a love that teaches you not only humility and confidence, but it also teaches you that you don't have to be so independent all the time, that there can also be someone that comes into your life that is like your rock. That is like, yeah, I can be single in the minor arcana of the Empress and take very good care of myself and be independent and no rush to get in a relationship. A relationship is not the overall goal of my life. Blah, 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 blah. You can be focused on your business, taking a talent, making it into a trade. You may love your job. You may be focused on, work and your health, your stability, your awareness, your healing of who you are, where you've been deceptive to yourself or others, healing yourself. And with strength, it's like, well, you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to be alone. Sometimes people feel like you saying, oh, I am interested in, dating or in a possible relationship or love, right? I'm open and receptive to love, or if someone, has emotion for me, people take that as, oh, well, you must not love yourself. You think you need to be with someone. That's not the truth. It's just, if you've already learned how to love yourself, take good care of yourself, who you are, your emotional truth, your confidence, your desires, your ambitions, where you're heading, where you're going, that allows in the possibility to have someone come into your life to share it with. What good is acquiring all these beautiful things in your life if there's nothing or no one to share it with, right? So this is also about allowing yourself to allow in love. When you become so used to being independent, it's like, how do you allow in somebody to come into your life to play some part? Because there is a change, there is a shift. When you're in a relationship with somebody, there is a shift. Your whole life changes. Whether you want to think so or not, it does change. Your interactions change, your connections change. You notice you can't really be around certain people anymore just because they don't approve or they don't agree with who you love, what you love, where you want to go, what you love, where you love. And changes happen. This is changes. So there are people who are very negative about who you love, what you love to do. And you're still going to do it anyways. I love it. Or whoever's coming to you they're going to stand out. They're like, I have to be noticed by this person. I have to stand out above the rest. So they're going to do something that stands out. Like, you won't be able to deny this person. So if it's like you guys work on, this could be anything, any platform you work on. So say it's broadcasting or radio or something. There's going to be something in the segment that's like connected to you, or is going to catch your it's going to catch your attention because only you would know about it. Could be a video. If you make videos and this person makes videos, there's going to be something in their videos that is meant to get your attention. Feel like this person's going to try to get your attention. Like, you won't be able to miss it. Maybe they'll like some of your pictures, comment on some of your pictures, or straight up just message you, call you, FaceTime you. This person is very direct. That's the thing about it. It's very direct. You cannot miss this. Because you know what you want. Someone knows what they want. They know who they love. They know what they love. If someone's a lawyer, I feel like someone's winning money in a legal case. It makes you very happy. You can sleep at night now. I feel like you could be signing a contract, a very victorious contract. You could be getting married as well. Congratulations. I see some of you went through a very messy breakup. Like, that's what's coming up in the future with this Ten of Swords. Something is just so over. Like, someone gets caught cheating even, possibly. But it makes you happy because now you can go after someone you really wanted or what you really wanted in your life. So maybe, like, Someone was cheating the whole time and you always wanted to travel and relocate somewhere, but you didn't because of who you were dealing with. Or you always wanted to be with this one person, but you were already in a relationship, and instead of trying to make this big, giant change and make it a big deal, you just stayed where you were. Finding out something with the Seven of Swords in reverse, Moon Aquarius, finding out that someone's cheating or someone is like, thinks it's a short-term relationship, they're just not interested anymore or something like that, leads you to going after who you want or what you want, your joy, your happiness, your fulfillment. All right, Scorpio's future, please. Scorpio's future, please. Career and star, guaranteed success. I do think that in career, you're about to become very famous, well-known, or successful. I don't care your gender. And there's going to be people who are not happy about that. For some of you, you're King of Cups, you're rising up in your field of work. And you have friends that are very jealous of you, or they have a lot of negativity to speak about who or what you love to do. Okay? Leg, stepping into a new experience. And Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. So someone is worried. King of Wands in reverse. This person's all about sex. Somebody's all about sex, worried about sex. They are lacking passion in their life. So to fulfill it, it's like sex is what they're focusing on. Could be sex addiction. Doesn't have to be. Could be just extreme aggressiveness. I feel like or they're lacking complete energy and passion for sexual drive, or that's all they're thinking about. So I don't see you dealing with someone like this. That could be someone you've been getting advice from. You know, like that could be your friend. If you're like the King of Cups or whatever, you can have a friend that's just all about sex. Judge, misunderstanding, or they lack confidence. Somebody lacks confidence. And that's why they're not happy that you're becoming more successful at something. Doesn't matter your gender. Pride, judge, and misunderstanding. I do feel like someone's a judge here. Someone's a judge. A divorce is finalized. Congratulations. Battle of the brains, misunderstandings. You know, a misunderstanding comes from when you're not willing to learn some new information, when you have the wrong information, or when you're not educated at all on a particular subject and you believe you know everything about it anyways. Misunderstanding leads to poor judgment. Like the fact that we can only understand ourselves, understand others, understand the universe is something that's very powerful. Because when we think we understand others, we begin to judge. We don't understand other people. We understand other people. Why do we think we need to understand other people and understand everything? Because of pride. I do think you will have a reason to be very, proud of yourself with what you're accomplishing, what you're doing right now, Scorpio, what you're making happen. I do see a new job coming in that you really love to do. You doing multiple jobs even, multitasking. This is a brand new experience for you. It's very healing. You could be becoming a healer. I feel like a star. The star is also a wish. There's a wish coming true. For some of you, that's reconciliation. Someone's coming back around, or someone sees you. Someone sees you. They see you. So either you're a man or a woman, this is about someone wants to be seen. It's not necessarily about, I want to be seen, I want recognition, I want fame. No. At the end of the day, when you are buried and you're dead and you're in the dirt, the only thing that will even be remotely relevant about you is how did you make other people feel? How? The truth is, how many stars are there in the universe? We're all stars in our own way. We all burn in different ways. Here and now, your true love is already a part of your life. So King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Emperor. The love of your life is in your life. When we're talking about the King of Cups, we are literally talking about your love, the love of your life. You already know who it is. You'll be finding out who it is very soon. Spirit's trying to help someone here. Oh my God, I feel like I'm helping someone. That's so sweet. I mean, it's a good feeling to feel like, oh, I'm actually helping somebody, like, who's trying to figure out, like, who's the love of their life, who's my Cinderella, like, who fits the slipper. Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. So yeah, Queen of Wands is like, you know, it could be a witch, tarot card reader, model, dancer, actor, singer, but it's someone who's very well known and popular. I feel like this is your confidence, Scorpio. Not only your confidence in yourself, but of your financial stability, your career, your goals. Someone wants to tie you down and wrap you up. They're like, you're not getting away. Once I tie you down, I'm not letting you go. So this is someone who's like, I take relationships very serious. With the Emperor, this person takes relationships very seriously. If I say I want a relationship with you, it's because I really meant it. It's because it's a big deal. This is not something to disregard. Yeah, you have letter. Someone's sending a letter. Good news is coming in. I said you're going to receive a letter, FaceTime, phone call, something, some type of letter, some type of news, and soldier. I need a soldier. That's so fun. I'm hearing that song. And they gonna stand up for me. Yeah. This is someone, the Emperor could be in the military. This could be someone who's in a high position of authority in the military as well. Timing isn't right. And complement each other. So you guys complement each other. The reason the timing wouldn't be right is because either someone is trying to learn how to build up their confidence with the King of Wands in reverse, or they're trying to learn to listen to only their intuition and not listen to other people's negativity about what will make them happy. One, it's none of their business, and two, they're just jealous. So the timing also isn't right because someone could have just finished getting like what's it called? Someone could be going through in the future a divorce. So that's why the timing could not be right as well. Timing could also not be right because someone's going through an extremely messy breakup or ending or betrayal. So maybe something's ending in your life. You see this guy here and he's like, oh my freaking God. A lot of gossip about you, a lot of people gossiping about you. And so someone's nervous about what other people will think about them as well. So we'll see if anything else comes out in the cards about why the timing isn't necessarily right. Okay. I see a victory here, though. Freddie Mercury, the Queen of Cups, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you can be a psychic, a healer, shaman. Queen of Cups can also just be someone who has your best intentions at heart. This is someone you have a drama-free relationship with. Drama-free. All right? Dramatic life is better than being dramatic about life. Extravagance is the wicked stepmother of invention. There's nothing more precious than frivolity. Nothing more precious than freedom and that sense of joy, right? Not taking life so freaking seriously. If you think, King of Wands in reverse, if you think that life is all about fame and recognition and glory and clout and blah, 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 you're going to have to realize that the actual most important thing is how do you make people feel? When we are talking about when you're dead and you're in the dirt, right? And people are trying to give you roses and you can't even smell them. What's the real reason behind everything that we do? The real reason that we do everything that we do is so the interaction that someone has with us, with our actions, they can pull something away from it that brings them a sense of frivolity and joy. A purpose, right? We think that it's so difficult to create and manifest something, or to tell people how we feel, or to do certain things, to have certain things in our life, like being happy. But the truth is, we overcomplicate it with extravagance. We overcomplicate it by saying, oh, it's all about one thing, money or addiction or sex or whatever, and it's not about love. Love can't be bought. It can only be felt and experienced. Expression of emotion through everything. If we are in touch with our emotions, then your life will always in some aspect be exciting, right? Leonard Cohen, when it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. Learn to live in the intervals between events. The intervals, there is in each period. Sometimes people think, oh, I'm just going to go to this next cycle. Everything begins, love and light, rainbows, and all this types of shit. Truth is, there's a gap where you're like, what the is going on? It's like, you know, sort of just floating. Just floating through space, right? It's like a void. It's like you're not really focused on anything. You're not really thinking about anything but the new. But you're still getting rid of the old, right? So you're traveling through the darkness of like, I don't know where I'm going. But all that matters is that I not only know the story, but I experience the story. I am the story. I am the story. Some of you have Virgo in your chart. This could be about work as well. It could be meeting someone at work. This person could be older than you. They could be like your boss, to be honest with you. Grand Cross Provoker. So this is the alignment of planets. We do have the new moon in Pisces coming up. Provoker 47 breaking down to 11. This is how we manifest. This is nothing happens just because. When these types of planets align, right? When we're talking about the cross, we're talking about 4. When these planets align, we are talking about something that provokes a new chapter, a new portal, a reaction of our emotions, of our inner alignment and guidance of what is right, what is wrong for us. Taking accountability, right? For our own amusement. Scorpio, transform 20. Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. This is the transformation. This is an awakening. Connected to past lives, this is an awakening. And you know, Scorpio is hot, but it's also watery. I transform, I adapt. You're no longer the same anymore. Because that's boring. What fun is that? Someone excites you. The Queen of Wands is someone that you adore. Like, it's someone that's just like, oh my gosh. Like, they're just exciting and fun-filled. But still has a traditional aspect with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, it's still someone who's independent. This is independent energy. Independent. Something legal is finally being buried. If this is for you legally, it goes in your favor. It was a success or something, or it's a success, okay? The only way to enjoy anything is that in this life is to earn it first. Ginger Rogers. Isn't that true though? We are talking about self-made. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, using that intuition. The Emperor, we're talking about nothing is really something to enjoy unless you earn it. That could also be some part of why this is just now coming out. Because the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy does not know that you like them like that. They don't know that you're in love with them. They have no idea. You could still be trying to figure out who the hell you're in love with, but just knowing that your soulmate is somewhere in your life and you'll be figuring out very soon who that is. But for a lot of you, you fell in love with your best friend or your coworker or someone you work with. You feel like this friendship could lead to love, but you want to earn it. You're like, this is a very valuable person, and I don't want anything just given to me. I want to earn it. This masculine energy wants to earn it. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm just an individual who doesn't feel that I need to have somebody qualify my work in any particular way. I'm working for me, David Bowie. And you know, the type of love he had with Iman was, oh my God. You see, he passed away, did he not? And have you seen her remarry? No. This is that type of love. It's the type of love where he was like, the moment I saw her, I knew. I was so nervous to ask this supermodel out on a date, but it was just like, I just knew that this was the woman for me. He also had 2 different eyes from like a bottle accident. One of the bottles like cut his eye or something. I don't know why that's even remotely significant. Something about his eye though. One of his eyes is a different color because of a bottle cracking. But yeah, their type of love was something beautiful where she continued his legacy even though he's gone now. Their daughter is gorgeous, but the love is still there. She still posts about him and stuff like that. And it's a sense of when you know your soulmate, you just know. When you know the person you're meant to be with, you just know. You just freaking know. All right, show your support, 40, 36, intuition. So 10, 4, and gratitude and appreciation, 10. So 2 10s, 2020 sight. I feel like this is like seeing things completely clearly and awakening. Gratitude and appreciation, using your intuition, supporting others as well. I do feel like you could be supporting others, receiving support, because strength is about support. Someone's coming in to be your rock, okay? And you have been very independent, and you put in a lot of good healing work into yourself, being very blatant and honest with yourself. And the sun is coming up. The sun is finally coming up. Grand rising. I have no idea what time it is. Started around 2:30 a.m. Started around 2:33-ish or something like that. And now it is like at least 5 a.m. It's at least 5 a.m. All right. What can you tell us for Scorpio? I love to work at night. It just is best for me. I don't know. Usually, like, spirit will wake me up at like 3 a.m. with a message. That's like the witching hour. It's the most powerful hour. I usually get woken up around 2 a.m. And see, like, that's something else. Some of you have realized, whether you're a man or a woman, your career could be very unique, right? And it's like, you need someone who's going to understand. Like, for me, example, I would need someone who would understand why am I up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning, getting out a message to the general collective towards people I may never meet, who will take whatever messages resonate in this whole video and will release the rest. I need someone who's going to be able to understand that. That's like when the message needs to be given out. When spirit tells me to do something, I got to do it. That it's not work. It's my mission. There's a difference between the two, right? You need someone who's going to understand that, whether you're a man or a woman, right? That this dream that maybe other people have told you, oh, that's crazy. You think that's that invention, right? There was something here about invention. You think that invention's going to work? He has on a turban, and the turban is all about sacred protection of the cranial. When you put something on your head, right? We could be talking about turbans, scarves, do-rags, bonnets, hoods, hoodies, hats, whatever. When you put something on your head to cover it, it blocks out what the energy and the vibration that's coming towards your head. If you are, water, if you're a water sign, right? Or you're the King of Cups, you have to do that. You have to be in the bubble because you receive a lot of downloads, or you're receiving a lot of downloads in Pisces season. A lot of people, you just pick up energy very well because water signs are very intuitive. Could be dealing with a Leo. Strength and courage. I love to see it. Strength and courage. This is also the heart. Leo's the heart. It's communication. It's truth. Leo's, oh, did I just call you Leo? My bad. Scorpio's future, garden. So what's crazy is you're holding a crystal ball, but you have the knife. So it's like, even though you see through, the future, like the seer, Sagittarius energy, looking at the future, right? You're still guarded as you move forward towards the future. You're still aware I have to have proper boundaries. Not everybody has the best intentions, right? You have to be well aware to be able to see, is someone just all about sex, or what are they about? Gifts and offers. So someone could be giving you a gift or an offer. And dark night of the soul. What's the dark night of the soul? It's when you're at your lowest vibration, King of Wands in reverse, right? When you're seeing your shadow self, when you're seeing like this ugly side of yourself, where you're like, oh my God, this is so ugly, but the truth is that's who you are. There's another part of you. And it just means that it's being shown to you for you to elevate and grow from it, to evolve from it. Have you ever looked at yourself like, oh my God, why did I do that? This makes me such a horrible person. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my God. I'm horrible. Be gentle with yourself. Give yourself a freaking break. So you made a mistake, or you made a conscious decision that hurt another person. this very second, because that last second that just passed is history. But she's like, Sydney, it happened a second ago. But it's history. Just like a year ago, century ago, months ago. It's history. So who are you in this second? Who are you? You don't have to be who you were in that last second. And anyone who told you, oh, you'll never change, you're always going to be exactly who you are, you're never going to change, that invention, that thing you always wanted to do, it's never going to be successful, blah, 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 blah. None of it matters. What you will remember about that person is how they made you feel. Right? But the truth is, what someone has to say about you doesn't actually matter. Because if you don't have any critics, you're not doing something right. People only talk about what's relevant. So if people got a lot to say, well, then you must be fucking relevant on some level, right? If your name is in their mouth, they got that much time, you must be pretty relevant on some account. Whether you want to be or not. I also feel like this is seeing the truth. Seeing the truth. You're the one that I want. I keep hearing that. It's so loud. Like someone's like in my ear. You are the one that I want. You're the one that I want. You're the one that I want. Adventurous spirit and religious. So someone is religious here. Okay, it could be very unique though. Queen of Wands is more of like an esoteric metaphysical field, spiritual, with the Queen of Pentacles also being a traditional field. So this person could be a mixture of both. Very traditional, but very unique when it comes to their spiritual belief and how they go about it. They could be religious as well. Okay, so like, this person is someone who believes in spirituality or religion or belief. They have a belief in something. Okay? They have a belief in something. Okay. Let's see what we got for Scorpio. They may go to church, or they're involved in church, or they teach spirituality. This person could be like a spiritual teacher. My nose just started to itch. It's like I need a sneeze. Woo. You have hella expressive and worthy. I need to freaking sneeze. God bless me. Okay. Worthy. You are worthy of all your desires. No matter what you've experienced in the past, you are deserving of love, happiness, and whatever your definition of success may be. Okay? Who cares who you've been in the past? You're worthy. Now. 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 What's the past? That last second that just passed. What's the past? Those months ago, those years ago. What is the past? Everything, it's like a burrito. A burrito where you learned over and over and over and over again what you liked in your burrito, what you didn't like in your burrito, and now you can move a lot lighter. So you're not putting unnecessary stuff into the burrito. It's more enjoyable that way as well. But knowing you're worthy of, I can put whatever I want in this burrito. I know what I don't want, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And I'm worthy of that. I'm worthy. Right? No matter what has happened in the past. I don't have to carry that baggage anymore. Hella expressive. It is healthy to honor and express your emotions through any medium you choose, art, writing, etc. Understanding and respecting your moods and emotion leads you to greater levels of emotional maturity and self-discovery. Janae Aiko. All right. So you could like to paint, right? I mean, you could be getting into these things as well. That could be a sign for you to get into these things. All right, let's get you some of these. This was a beautiful reading. It was insane, but I loved it. Loved it. Someone rides the bike, or something's important about a bike, and then I have a spider out here. Does someone like Spider-Man? Or the Simpsons Spider-Man? Spider Pig. Do whatever Spider Pig does. The spider cranial though. This is about manifestation. Manifesting from up here. The endless infinity sign, essentially. Someone plays lacrosse or field hockey. So specific. Passing the torch. Ooh, that's really deep. And the cycle. Oh, that's funny. Cycles, like the Wheel of Fortune. right? Like a new cycle begins. I feel like this is the end of a 7-year cycle. You could be getting into biking or cycling, or someone's a professional cycler. Someone's a professional cycler. Yeah. I feel like someone's an athlete, but they're injured. They're really pissed off about that, and someone is taking their spot on the team or something like that. Something like that. Okay, 32. Whatever that is, that's what I'm picking up, though. Like someone's being replaced or something in their sport or something. Because they're injured, though. Or they have a bad attitude, like they're not a team player with the King of Wands in reverse. All right. No journey take by rail or sea, or calamity may happen thee. Indecision marks your life that otherwise should be a great success if you'll improve your opportunity. I love how this like rhymes. Okay. Trust to the wisdom of a good friend who will advise something for your good. I actually think it's 7 a.m. right now. I think it's 7 a.m. I'm pretty sure it is. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. right now. Trust to the wisdom of a good friend who will advise something for your good. Wish something possible. Okay. Some of you will be receiving flowers. Congratulations. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. This could be ego. Don't let pride get in the way of your happiness, or getting in the way of you going after something or someone you really want. This could also be a rival at work. King of Wands, you could be fighting against the King of Cups. King of Cups, you could be fighting against the King of Wands. I think it's more the King of Wands is fighting with the King of Cups. But there's no competition. There's no competition where you don't even compare. You compete with yourself. That's what I got for you. I love this reading. Okay. Don't let people get into your head. Kind of swords, Mercury and Gemini. Regardless of what they have to say about a messy ending, you're going towards something brand new, or starting something long distance, communicating to someone. It's a vocal exchange of emotion to someone at a distance. It changes the game. You're the one that I want. I keep hearing that. You're the one that I want. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're the one that I want. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I keep hearing pull one more card, and I'm really nervous because I'm just like, this is such a good reading. I keep hearing that pull one more card. This makes me feel like adventure. Adventure is actually like travel, movement. That could be Sagittarius, Leo. So we're talking about adventure. It's like movement. It's movement. It's travel. I do feel like pulling one more card. I'll pull a card. I don't know why I'm pulling one more card, but I'll pull one card. I don't know why I picked this one, but one more for Scorpio. You gave me 2 more. Give it time, has integrity, and secret desire. All right, that's what you got. Okay, Scorpio. So I listened to my intuition on it. They said pull out some more cards for you. It's a secret desire. Yeah. You a real ass woman and I like it. I don't wanna fight it. Yeah. I figure out you figure out me. We both a different breed. Ask you who you are, you ask me what I want. I see what you need. It's like your cranial's on fire, bruh. There could be so many downloads coming in. Scorpio is not even funny. You have so many downloads coming in. Pisces is all about downloads and intuition and stuff. Music, Archangel Sandalphone. So, yeah, I don't know. That was just what I got from it. Everything is about timing. Someone's like, when I come in, I'm not leaving. So, they want to make this count. Period. Grand Rising, I hope you have an amazing day at whatever you're doing today. And thank you so much for being here. Push the notification bell so you can be notified anytime that I post a reading, okay? And they'll alert you and stuff when a reading posts here at Sikiksyd. Thank you, whether you're new or old, for coming to Sikiksyd. And personal reading information is all linked down below at my Etsy shop. Thank you for the kind reviews. I am so forever grateful for the comments, likes, subscriptions, donations, readings, bookings, DMs, messages, video chats, phone calls, text messages, grand risings, how your day is going, everything. Thank you. You're amazing. Okay, this is for Scorpio. Later.